Osteomed Power offers a wide range of handpiece modules and cutting accessories. The 450-0777 straight drill accessories include a wide variety of burrs and drill bits. The 450-0777 drill only accepts Osteomed shank accessories. The straight drill is designed for both medium 0 to 24,000 RPM and high speed 0 to 70,000 RPM capability, allowing the operator to select the optimal speed range for the specific procedure. For high-speed operation, align the magnet on the drill's end cap with the laser mark on the 450-0084 and 450-0034 motor unit, or the flat of the 450-0030 motor unit. Any other alignment will provide medium speed operation. To insert a burr, set the motor unit to the safety mode and twist the locking collar into the unlocked position. You can confirm the unlocked position by aligning the green dot with the red oval. Once open, insert the burr until it bottoms out. Return the locking collar to the locked position to secure the burr. Pull on the burr to ensure it is properly seated. To remove a burr, set the motor unit to the safety mode. Then twist the burr locking collar from the locked position to unlocked. You can remove the burr by extracting it out of the nose of the drill. After each use, the straight drill must be thoroughly cleaned and lubricated to prevent bearing contamination and to prolong drill life. There are a few things to check for when using straight drills. The first is heat. The drill is designed to operate within safe temperature ranges without excessive heat. If a drill appears to generate heat, immediately stop using the drill and call Osteomed customer service. If your drill makes unusual noises or vibrations, immediately stop using the drill. Inspect the burr shaft before it's discarded. Radial marks on the burr shaft may indicate a bearing issue. To conduct a spin test, insert a burr into the handpiece module. Hold the distal tip of the burr and spin the handpiece module. The module should spin freely, and if not, return the module for service. In order to properly lubricate the straight drill, the 450-0778 lubrication sleeve must be used. The lubrication sleeve is comprised of two parts. The top is labeled "Place over the tip of drill" with an arrow facing down, and the bottom has an arrow facing up. To use the lubrication sleeve, hold the module and slide the top component over the tip of the module with the arrow facing towards the magnet end of the module. After locking the top component in place, slide the bottom component over the magnet end of the module with the arrow facing the distal end. Push the two components together tightly and follow the lubrication instructions in either the proper cleaning and maintenance video or the instruction manual. The 450-0204 4-to-1 Universal Pilot Drill is designed for operation within 0 to 6,000 RPM. The drill will only accept a straight shank, J-latch shank, and Osteomed shank drill bit. The 4-to-1 Universal Drill comes with a 450-0207 short burr guard. This burr guard is used for burrs between 31.37 mm and 43.57 mm in length. Longer burr guards are also available. The 450-0208 medium burr guard is for burr lengths between 43.57 mm and 57.28 mm. The 450-0209 long burr guard is for burr lengths of 57.28 mm and longer. Failure to use the correct length burr guard may result in damage to the burr or drill collet. To insert a burr, set the motor unit to safety mode and twist the locking collar into the unlocked position. Once it's open, insert the drill bit until it bottoms out. Return the locking collar to the locked position to secure the drill bit. To remove a drill bit, set the motor unit to safety mode, then twist the burr locking collar from the locked position to unlocked. Remove the burr by extracting it out of the nose of the drill. There are a few indications that the Universal Pilot Drill is contaminated or the bearings are worn. The Universal Pilot Drill is designed to operate within safe temperature ranges and without excessive heat if operated within specified duty cycles. If the module appears to generate heat, immediately stop using the module and call Osteomed customer service. If you notice unusual noise or vibration, or the module creates an unusual noise or vibration during use, immediately stop. If you begin to see radial marks on the burr shaft after the module has been used, immediately stop. Always inspect the shaft of the burr or drill bit before it's discarded. If the shaft of the burr or drill bit shows radial marks after use, immediately stop and contact Osteomed customer service. To test if your drill is working correctly, conduct a spin test by inserting a drill bit into the module. Hold the distal tip of the drill bit and spin the module. It should spin freely. The 450-0235 1-to-1 contra-angle drill is primarily intended for third molar removal procedures when used in the high-speed mode. For high-speed operation, align the magnet on the drill's end cap with the laser mark on the 450-0084 and 450-0034 motor unit, or the flat of the 450-0030 motor unit. Any other alignment will provide medium speed operation. This module should not be used for low-speed applications, such as dental implant procedures. To load an accessory into the contra-angle, depress the button on the back of the handpiece head and rotate the accessory during insertion. Release the button to lock, then pull the accessory to ensure it's locked securely. To remove an accessory, depress the button on the back of the handpiece head and pull the accessory out of the head. Make sure the motor unit is set to safety mode prior to changing or inserting burrs. The 450-0236 20-to-1 contra-angle drill is primarily intended for preparing a pilot hole. To load an accessory into the contra-angle, depress the button on the back of the handpiece head and rotate the accessory during insertion. Release the button to lock, then pull the accessory to ensure it's locked securely. To remove an accessory, depress the button on the back of the handpiece head and pull the accessory out of the head. Make sure the motor unit is set to safety mode prior to changing or inserting burrs. The 450-0237 80-to-1 contra-angle drill is primarily intended for low-speed applications. When the console is set to the DI speed selection, the 80-to-1 contra-angle drill will have a maximum speed of 38 RPM. To load an accessory into the contra-angle, depress the button on the back of the handpiece head and rotate the accessory during insertion. Release the button to lock, then pull the accessory to ensure it's locked securely. To remove an accessory, depress the button on the back of the handpiece head and pull the accessory out of the head. Make sure the motor unit is set to safety mode prior to changing or inserting burrs. The 450-0241 Quick Connect reciprocating saw is designed to cut in a reciprocating manner. The saw is designed to operate at a maximum speed of 20,000 RPM with a 1/10 of an inch stroke. The 20,000 RPM speed is achieved by setting the console speed selection to 75%. Prior to inserting the 450-0241 Quick Connect reciprocating saw into the motor unit, make sure it is set to the safety mode. The 450-0241 Quick Connect reciprocating saw will only accept the 451 prefix Osteomed reciprocating saw blades. To insert saw or rasp blades, align the flat of the proximal end of the blade shank with the flat depicted on the etching on the reciprocating saw. Retract the Quick Connect reciprocating saw collet and insert the blade. Keep the flat of the blade shank aligned with the flat of the laser mark. Release the saw collet to secure the blade, and then pull on the blade to ensure it's properly seated. There is a black laser mark on the distal circumference of the blade or rasp shank. This laser mark will not be visible when the blade or rasp is completely seated. To remove the blade from the Quick Connect reciprocating saw, retract the collet and pull the blade away from the saw. The 450-0255 sagittal saw is designed to cut at 24,000 RPM with a 7-degree stroke. To insert a saw blade, depress the blade release button and slide the selected blade between the elevated cap and the blade capture hub. The release button is located on the underside of the saw module. While depressing the blade release button, insert the desired blade over the drive pins in any of the 5 different positions within a 160-degree range. To remove a saw blade, depress the blade release button, lift, and remove the blade. The 450-0261 oscillating saw is also designed to cut at 24,000 RPM with a 7-degree stroke. To insert the saw blades, pull back on the locking collar and insert the desired blade onto the mounting pins. Make sure the slotted section of the blade inserts fully into the blade drive shaft. Once the blade is fully seated, release the blade locking collar. The locking collar should close completely against the blade for secure retention. To remove saw blades, pull back on the locking collar, lower the blade from the pins, and remove the blade. The 450-0270 VRO saw is designed for vertical ramus osteotomy procedures. To attach a saw blade, insert the blade shaft into the locking collar. Once the blade is fully seated, tighten the locking collar screws using the Allen wrench included with the blade. To remove saw blades, use the Allen wrench to loosen locking collar screws. The blade can then be removed from the locking collar and disposed. If you'd like to know more about how to operate your Osteomed Power surgical instrumentation, contact Osteomed Customer Service at 1-800-456-7779 and request an Osteomed Power User Manual.